Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give you a flip through of my new Hobonichi Teacho 2020. This is the Cousin, which is also the A5 size, and this is the Avec, so it is just 6 months at a time. This is the July through December book. There's no English version in this, so everything in this planner is going to be in Japanese. So what I thought I would do is just show you an overview of the planner if you've never seen it before, and then kind of explain my thought process on why I picked this up, and then also go over the current planners that I'm using right now. Okay, so like I said, this is an A5 sized planner. I'll show you a quick comparison. This is an old bullet journal, and as you can tell, it is the exact same size. And then just to give you a comparison of this and a mini happy planner. It's another size comparison for you. So obviously larger than the mini happy planner and the exact same size as a bullet journal. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so in the beginning of the planner, you have a 2020 calendar as well as a 2019 and a 2021 calendar. Like I said, everything is in Japanese, so it's not going to say, January, February, March. Everything is numbered, however, with the correlating month of the year. Then you get into kind of like a future log. This planner starts in July, so your future log is going to start in July. They do put the English months right at the top right here. So you have July, August, September, October, November, and December. Then you have the correlating days of the month right here, written vertically, as well as space right here on the bottom. I've seen some people use this as a way to track your habits. I'm not really sure how I'm going to use this yet. I also saw Lindsay Scribbles on Instagram and on YouTube. She uses this as an index for when she's looking for something specific in the daily pages, which I will go over later. So that's just another idea about how you could use these pages. Okay, then you are going to get your monthly spread, and this one is going to start in June. Then we go into July. This is a Monday start planner, which works perfect for me because that's just the way that my brain operates. To me, the beginning of the week starts on a Monday, and then you have Saturday and Sunday together on the right hand side. All of the Sundays in the Hobonichi are going to have red lettering. These red marks right here, I can assume that those might be Japanese holidays because, of course, holidays that the United States celebrate would not be in this planner. So you have all of your monthly spreads in the beginning, and then after your monthlies, it goes as far as January of 2021, and then come your weekly spreads. So once again, on the right hand side, this is going to give you the current week. I really love how in the Hobonichis they put the entire month up at the top right here, so you know what week you're in, because in some planners I'm going to show you later, that's one thing that I really miss out on, is just for future planning. At the top of the page, you are going to get shortened versions of the English days of the week, which is really nice. And then your hourly setup is going to be from 5 a.m. It goes all the way through the entire day, and then it's going to put you back at 4 a.m. This is something that really sets the Hobonichi planners apart from other hourly planners because they're hours are so long. You are going to get on the left hand side this box right here that you could really fill up with anything. And your weekly spreads are going to continue until, let's see what the last page is, the last week of December and the beginning of 2021. Okay, and so now we're going to start in on the daily pages. So on the daily pages, you are going to get one blank sheet per page. On the top, you are going to get 5 check boxes. You're going to get the day of the week, the current month, and the date. And then you are going to get a short hourly layout. It looks like it goes from about 4 a.m. until, oh, same thing, until 4 a.m. So another full 24 hours if I'm reading that correctly. The bottom right hand side, you are going to get your monthly spread, and then the actual date of the page that you are on is going to be circled. Okay, so this is going to keep going for each day throughout the months of July through December. These small tabs on the right hand side are color coordinated. So for July, it looks like a teal color that has the number 7 on it. For August, you are going to get maybe an indigo with the number 8. September is going to be a burnt orange with the number 9. October is purple with the number 10. November is teal or green with the number 11, and December is going to be red with the number 12. At the very end of the planner, you're going to have the last day of December, and then you just have 4 sheets of plain paper. You have a timetable that you could definitely use as a class schedule, or if you are a teacher like myself, you can write down your own schedule right here. I would probably use this for my kids in my classroom, just to write down their service minutes times for like speech therapy, occupational therapy, and things like that. You have some graph paper, an area to put your favorites, a list of your top 100. These could be really anything, songs of the year, bucket list, anything like that. And then the rest of this, I do not speak Japanese, so I will leave that up to the experts. If you guys know what any of these things are, please tell us down in the comments. So this is going to be the Hobonichi Cousin Avec. Like I said, it is an A5 size, and it's very slim. And that's going to be from the paper. So now we're going to talk about, why did you buy another planner? I'm sure that's what you're asking, but just hear me out. So this is my Hobonichi A6 size that I am using for scripture writing, and I started this in January because it is a 2020 planner. The setup is pretty similar, so you have your yearly, you have your future planning or future logs, then you have your monthly spreads, and then after the monthly, there's no weekly in the A6 size. Then you're going to jump into your dailies. So I have been using this for about 6 months now. I've decorated it in a bunch of different ways, but some days I just, like on this day, this was April 1st, I really just ran out of room for my scripture writing plans, which I get all of my plans from Sweet Bless Shan on Instagram. She also has a blog and an Etsy shop in case you guys are interested, but I just usually screenshot it and then just print it out and put it right in my Hobonichi. So this was, you know, great for me to scripture write. But like I said, some days like this day, I kind of ran out of room. The other thing about this was I use another app on my iPad in the morning called Logos Bible, and it has more contextual and historical information about this verse. And this doesn't give me enough space to really put this verse in context, because as I'm looking at this right now, yes, I can read this Bible verse, but it tells me nothing about, you know, what was going on, you know, why this was written. It doesn't really point out any particular words to me. So it was a really good way for me to get into the habit of spending time with the Lord every day and scripture writing and things of that nature. But like I said, you just don't get, you know, any more space since this is such a small planner. So that is my smaller Hobonichi. And then the other planner that I've been using is my Passion Planner. Now, as you can tell, this one is much larger than the A5 size. This is the Passion Planner Medium. If you've never seen one of these before, this is the weekly spread. So you do get, you know, your hourly layout from 6 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. To be honest with you, I very rarely use these, like the hourly increments, to mark things. If I have something going on, I'll probably write it in somewhere, but I really like the layout of the Passion Planner with the vertical columns, with the lines, and then there's plenty of space on both sides, and then of course on the sidebars. The monthly layout of the Passion Planner I currently use as a gratitude log. So this is the monthly layout of a Passion Planner. Like I said, lots of room. This planner also comes in an A5 size, so if you wanted something similar to this but you wanted a smaller size, then they do make this size in the Passion Planner. So what am I going to do with this one? My plan is to use the weekly spreads in this just like I would in my Passion Planner. So write down my to-do list, appointments, maybe a little bit of journaling. I plan to use the monthly spreads the same way. So I plan to just write one thing I am grateful for every single day of the month. And then the daily pages like this, I plan to continue to use as scripture writing and Bible journaling and things that I am learning. I really want to be able to take this with me back and forth to work, because right now this Hobonichi I keep at home. So I want to make sure that I am in the Word all day. You know, I pray throughout many times throughout the day, and I really just want to have that reminder with me at all times. You know, if I'm having a bad day or if I'm starting to feel really negative about a situation, I want to have those reminders, and I want to be able to open my planner and say, okay, you know, what did I read this morning before I came to work? Or what did I read this morning before having a hard day at home? You know, I want to have that visual reminder for me to stop and look over and read. So that was my purpose for picking up this planner. I am really excited about the paper, because the paper and the Hobonichis are really nice. I really enjoy them. They do show a lot of shadowing, so if that's something that bothers you, I definitely would not recommend the Hobonichi. Like, you can see the green print right here, and then you can see right through the page what's written on the other side, but you can see the pen. And I've tried a bunch of different pens in my Hobonichi. I think I did a pen test all the way in the back, and pretty much everything. There isn't really any bleed through, but it's all shadowing. So if that's something that bothers you, then I definitely wouldn't recommend, like I said, the Hobonichi. They do hold up really well to watercolor. This was watercolor right here. I also tried this in my Passion Planner, and the results were definitely not as pretty in my opinion. So there's a lot of things that you can do with the Hobonichi. So yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. If you guys are using a different planner, or if you're starting a different planner for the month of July, please let me know. If you have any questions about any of the planners I went over, also please let me know. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!